Hi, thanks for spending some time with me again today. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. The last video I did a few minutes ago was I had my D trumpet in my hand and I thought, it would be a challenge to pick up the B flat cornet and play that. And so I thought maybe we could look at a very fun little excerpt from Prokofiev's Lieutenant Kije. A wonderful piece of music, and it's fun to listen to whether you play the trumpet or not, or the cornet or not. So I'll go ahead and play through one of the famous solos from Kije. This is in movement 3. Isn't that nice? It says con grazia, gracefully. What a fun thing to play. And much easier to play it in the orchestra, where you have the support of the harmony and the rest of the rhythm in the orchestra. It's like a little dance. Now, strangely, even though it's written for cornet, and that was obviously the intent of the composer, many of us, and I include myself in that group, play this on C trumpet. If the conductor says, no, that is entirely wrong. Cornet, please. Then you grab your cornet and you do it. But be ready. Be ready to satisfy the desires of the conductor. It's their musical vision that we're trying to follow. But you can also play it very successfully on the trumpet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, at least part of it. And then I'll play the opening and the ending of the piece. It looks like I'll need a mute, so I'll have to grab one of those too. But so I'm going to play a little bit of that solo I just played. Oops, picked up the wrong horn. D trumpet would not work very well. Now, I'm curious to listen to this. I'm hearing it in the room, but I'm curious to hear what I can get out of listening to the recording. So I hope you got something out of it. Now, I'm guessing that some of you might think, well, gee, it sounds better on trumpet. One reason for that is I play the trumpet all the time, C trumpet especially, and playing on a B flat cornet, I almost never do that anymore. So even though I love the sound of it, and I enjoy playing the instrument very much, and I appreciate the qualities that you can only get on the cornet, it's just more convenient, practical, and easier to play it on the C trumpet most of the time. And that's why most orchestral players tend to do it on C. But be prepared. Like I said, if the conductor says cornet, then you better have one and be ready to do that. Now, one reason why you want to grab your trumpet is for the offstage solo at the beginning and the end. You may want to play that in such a way, well, if the conductor can't see you, he can't tell you should play it on the cornet. If you play it on the cornet, interestingly, you're playing in E major, and it's not a particularly good key. If you play it on C trumpet, you drop it down to D major. That's significantly better in terms of the pitch tendencies of the instrument. And I just find it easier to do. Just let me grab a mute, just 1 second. Now I might use a different mute. I just happen to have this one here. This is for those of you who are gearheads. This is a solo mute, and I like it. It's a nice mute. So let's see if I can do the job this way. Now this is generally done off stage in the distance, and that means that you don't have to play as soft as you think you do. You have a mute in, and what you want to do is think okay, I'm backstage someplace and the audience is out there and I want to reach to them with it. I don't have to force it, but I want to reach and touch them with the sound. And that makes it much, much easier to play. Of course, in an audition, you want to be able to demonstrate how soft you can play comfortably and with control and a good sound. So that's the little solo from the end of the piece. It's almost exactly the same solo at the beginning, again off stage. It's a wonderful piece. I hope you take the time to listen to it and also listen to the story behind the piece because it's quite amusing. That's all I can tell you. I don't want to spoil anything at this point. So I hope some of that has been helpful to you, and I hope it inspires you to go work on your stuff. And when you get done with that and have a little bit of time, please come back and join me again. I'll see you later on. Have a great day. Bye-bye.